And I'm Michelle Franklin on tonight.
Again, tonight we're going to talk about something that we don't always think about. It's called stress. Something that we don't think about, like I said. Okay, let me tell you this. A little nervous, but I'm going to get over it. Let me tell you a true story. My dad, the other day, we were all sitting in the living room and we were joking and going on and laughing and going on, but we saw my dad wasn't doing it. So we was like, okay, something's wrong with Dad because he's a cheerful guy. So we called the paramedics and they came about and checked him and everything, and they said he needs to go to the hospital because of his heart rate. So we get him to the hospital. Make a long story short, the doctor immediately said, this guy's under stress. We don't know what he's stressed about, and we couldn't even think about him being stressed because he's always a jolly kind of person. But he did have stress. Okay, let's talk about stress and its effects. Stress, according to Webster, is a strain that tends to distract the body, state of physical or mental tension, or something inducing it. Everyday term, it's a struggle with something that it's kind of demand or overload on ourselves. Okay. And some of the causes that we're not aware of could be our finances. We're all worried about making ends meet. Everybody worried about making ends meet. Then we worried about work. Whether or not we're reaching our goals at work or we're doing our potential goals and what we're trying to get. You know, you might have a goal where you have a deadline. You might have a deadline, so you're worried about that deadline. Or relationships. Some are relationships where we worry about our spouse or our fiance, etc. Then there are the symptoms. We're not aware of the symptoms because they are everyday symptoms. And some compare to pain in the neck and the back. We may feel that, oh, I done worked too much, I done strained, I exercised too much or something, and you're not aware. Another symptom is, you may not believe it, but it's the erectile dysfunction or loss of libido. It can affect us in our relationship. You can say, honey, I have a headache, I don't feel like it, or I'm just tired. That has something to do with stress also. Your chest pains. Having little mild chest pains and you say, oh, it's just gas. No, it's not always gas. So we have to look at that too as a factor. Okay, let's go to the effects that it has on the body. Lack of motivation, like I said. Lost your focus because you're not focusing because you're fatigued and feeling overwhelmed. And another one that we don't really think about is overeating. Sometimes some of us overeat or we undereat. I don't feel like eating. Or you may not even realize that you haven't eaten. You may have eaten one time a day, but you didn't realize it that you didn't eat. That's one of the side effects. Okay. Another one. Is kind of ways to manage it. We can manage it by relaxing. Relax our body. Take time out. Some exercise. You can get your hobby. Or you can watch TV. TV, video games. Whatever relaxes you, kind of do it to relax your body per se. Because we need to relax our body. Okay? And for as, like we say, everyday stress, we don't think it's there because, for one, it's a silent killer. Stress can kill. And it's silent and we're not aware of it. So, for as stress being unknown, I have given you some factors to look for. I can only give a few that you can look for of being stressed. So, in my conclusion, I would like to say that we are too blessed to be stressed. Anything that bothers you mentally, turn it around and look at it in a different perspective. So, there's always a solution to it. Instead of bogging your mind or letting your body let you know, because your body do talk to you. All we have to do is listen to our body. Our body will tell, like it tells a headache or chest ache or stomach ache. It's letting you know forefront that there's something going on and you need to look after it. So, what we need to do is always listen to our bodies, and sometimes we can even have a conversation with our body. So, I hope you enjoyed my speech. You have a nice night. And remember, you're too blessed to be stressed.